Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo, also known as a general read, you guys. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sorry for the delays. I am only selecting this week my videos with the highest views, and Leos, you guys are one. So thank you so much for the love and the support that you guys have been giving me since I started this channel. This new moon has been really intense, and honestly it's been like this for me for the past 3 months. I think I'm going on. Really, July was my hardest, so I had to take some time out to really integrate the energies within. And then of course it's Virgo season, and you guys know how much I love the Hermit energy if you've been watching me for some time. So and in all honesty, I've been feeling it. I think last week I felt it in most of the reads, and I still feel it. You know, I still feel a lot of people are still also integrating and also just really in a space of deep contemplation, right? So let's get into your energy here. Yeah, as I say, this retreat, right? This is a disconnect. You know, there's a need to disconnect. But what's being seen in this space, I feel I think that there's a deep tapping into our desires and what we truly want. You know, the things that really make us feel authentic to ourselves. And now with this energy, I do feel a fear-based energy, Leo. So I don't know if this is you, Leo, because there's a lot of sacral energy coming up as well. It's this very fiery energy that I was getting through the meditation, and I just feel a lot of passion. So it could be the passion within what's being stirred up. There could be a lot of I feel sacral, like sexual thoughts, probably longing. And so there's a huge desire to come together. So either it's you or your person. I'm going to speak as is your person, of course. But there's fear. And I think because it's such a strong fear-based mentality, this person has lots of blockages within themselves. And I do feel the longing is probably the lessons being learned. So the emotions that are being experienced within them are a combination of fear, but how do I explain this? It's almost like it's the mirror of, you know, when you have this moment where you're sitting with yourself and you're like, you know, I screwed up. You see who you are. You see how you've contributed to, you know, maybe the fallout, the arguments, or whatever the case may be in the connection. And then it's a very remorseful place as well. So, but then it triggers a lot of sides of you that have nothing to do with the person. And so I think that's where the fear comes in, because now it's vulnerability. There we go. So there's pride here in terms of that space of vulnerability, and then having to own up to it. You know, so let's see what else I get for this energy here, Leo. But definitely deep in thought, sacral energy. What else for this energy for Leo, Spirit? Thank you. Is that religious factor? Oh my God, that was there before. So this is a transformation. Here in this card is release your ex, but what I always like to focus on is the time has come to clear your energy. And I think this is a transformation. This religious factor for me is always the death energy, the temperance, my judgment, and my tower. So either of those energies may show up here with the tarot as well, because this is a time, what's being processed here is a lot of where the energetic blockage is. It could be due to past energies that this person comparing the fears of maybe, you know, because of that fear of vulnerability, maybe sharing of emotions, not really comfortable sharing emotions, you know, blocked the heart for a very long time, heart chakra closed. So it could just be heart chakra closed, and then the vulnerability brings a lot of discomfort and then a lot of awareness that makes them very uncomfortable, but also activates so much in them. So I feel, oh my goodness, I'm just feeling a lot of chakra. I'm feeling the heart now, and definitely the sacral. And then of course, then in that case, it's going to interfere the solar plexus, but then also the crown. So very soon here, I feel this person is coming. This is the contemplation and a need to see things. And I think this very soon, to me, clearly decide what you want. That is so it comes to you now. I think this is the mirroring. There's a lot of, wow, this is big. So this religious factor, this change within this person is a very pivotal time. And again, it could be you. Here we have let your friends help you. Yeah, look at this, healing family issues. And so here for me, this usually is ask for and accept support from others. This is really your angels. I feel like guidance is being taken place here. And this could be, subconsciously or conscious. I really feel subconsciously, they don't even know it. So a lot of the times the way spirit and the universe speaks to us is through our emotional body. And that's where the healing is needing to take place. So this is it's like a guiding tour, and it may not always look the way we want it to, but in order to make our souls move, it usually happens through the emotional body. All right, so let's see what else comes up for this energy, Leo. Yeah, I mean, rest and rejuvenate, Four of Swords. It is a period of stillness. There goes that passion. The Ace of Wands wanted to pop out. Give me more. So we have the Four of Wands, more Four energy. That's strong Emperor energy, movement, choices, and decision. Yeah, because it is a time to get clear, and the grounding is necessary. Like really figuring out what is needed. Patience here. This is the Temperance. So this religious factor, he said Temperance will be out. One of the energies will come out, and so here we have the major arcana of Temperance. So this is a balancing of our emotions and our passions and our desires all coming into one. And then this is the Eight of Wands. So accelerated motions here, change, and I also feel manifestation with the accelerated motion. So basically, it's just a lot of thought. Energy is in this space of thought. Crown, I feel. And then we have the Six of Wands and the Star. And it is the healing, and it's the balancing of it. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius or Sagittarius here. There is a harmonization. Six has been really big on so far the 2 readings that I did, because I'm not doing everybody this week. So I only did Capricorn and Pisces, and I'm doing you now, Leo, and I may do Cancer and Gemini as well, just for this week. And I should resume next week, maybe with my normal schedule, depending how my integration goes. But as a light worker, time is needed, so I definitely needed it. So I resonate with this right here, and I think so far Capricorn also same thing, Pisces also. So it is that hermit energy, that need to silence the mind, because this is the Four of Swords and it's the mind. So it's like a need to kind of get clear. So Spirit, give me more of this Four of Swords here. Rest and rejuvenate. Talk about silence the mind, you guys. There goes the 9, right? So here we go with the 9 of Swords, and guess who's in the bottom? The Hermit. This is pure silencing. There's a lot that is resurfacing. There's a lot that is being thought out, and it is a moment to clear. There's wisdom in the Hermit. So in this space, I feel like this is when Spirit will speak, and the emotions, I think, what needs to be paid attention. And so Leo, if this is you, or cross watcher, whoever it is, it doesn't even matter. I think this is an important message. In this space, their spirit is speaking, because the things that you're feeling internally is what the communication is. And so the Hermit is your space and place to be the observer of those thoughts and those emotions. I want to point out that, oh wow, see, this is what I'm saying. The Ace of Wands, that's that fiery energy that I'm feeling with the Eight of Wands, which is the manifestation. So this is like a sacral activation, something to get you to bring about change, a new beginning. And it is stirring a new beginning. It's awakening to a change that is coming in the moment. So this is just how the manifestation of things work, because we are in preparation. And like I said, it starts with the emotional body, and then the wands are the actions taken, right? And so the action of the wands in the tarot is when we actually take physical action. This is the doing. This is, the wands are the doing part. So emotionally we prepare, and then all of a sudden there's the doing. And so I feel this person is in a place of really setting themselves up for what they truly want. This has been difficult, you know, this is for both of you. I'm just speaking, but this person has held themselves back for a long time. So here, let me see what the Four of Wands is here. What is the foundation and achievement? It's Four of Wands. Another Four of Cups. So spirit protection, you guys. 444 is definitely spirit protection. And there's the Ten of Wands in the bottom. Four of Cups. Again, sitting with yourselves, reestablishing what matters, I feel, with this Four of Wands. There's a grounding energy of, you know what, I've been paying too much to these Three of Cups. Here's this cup that has been presented to me, and it's been a challenge, and so this person hasn't been seeing it. And so I feel spirit, what's happening in this space is seeing it, and I feel like that's that longing energy that I'm also feeling with this person. Like we said, the burden of it, the wands, this is like definitely an energy that's putting them into action to bring about change and decisions. So we have movement, choices, and decisions here. Spirit, give me more on this. Two of Pentacles, I'm sorry. It's movement, choices, and decisions. And Six of Wands comes up, and there goes the Tower, and there goes the Magician. Yeah, manifestations. That's that Eight of Wands energy that we kept seeing. There is change. So once the decision's made, it's going to bring about the change that's necessary. And, you know, karma needs to be closed, because to me, Magician is also a closing of old cycles. And there's an understanding, once the Hermit is established, you're in a clear place of what's being experienced within. Then you bring it to action, because the Magician holds all the tools of the tarot, all the aces. The Magician is the number one, and all the aces are the number one. And so this is new beginnings. And so the Magician is going to activate, it's here to activate and bring about this change. And so we have the main energy of Queen of Cups and Six of Wands. There is an emotional shift happening. This person obviously cares about you. Queen of Cups, I think they're realizing how much they really do feel for you. Six of Wands, there's recognition here. Leo, and we do have communication being shown. So the change, they will take action. There will be a decision that will make them take action. More Wands energy. because I feel their emotions are they're more intuitively aware. And we also have very soon, right? So they will make this decision. This is about clearly decide, right? They have to clearly decide, and this is an emotional space of decision. But with the Six of Wands, it's definitely a decision. So Spirit, give me more on this accelerated motion, the Eight of Wands. Interesting. So beautiful. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. More swords energy. Again, the mind. This is the manifestation. So they want it. They want this change. They want to definitely work things out with you. And I feel, you know, they want to really invest this time. They know that they didn't. There is regret here of not seeing clearly before, and I think they were blinded with whatever they had going on. And for a lot of them, it's because they had blockages. This person had blockages that bound them to old thoughts, because we're talking about their thoughts. And this person definitely was heavy in the mind, and so it didn't allow them to see the connection. It didn't allow them to see you. And here they are, right? The Empress, and there goes that High Priestess. Wow. And the Knight of Cups. This is definitely wanting this connection, and this person like is very attracted to you, and this feels very spiritually, does feel very spiritually bound, like, and connected to you. They also have there's this respect, because High Priestess and the Empress together. I mean, the Empress is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is the Empress. So for some of you, this could be a twin flame energy, but they hold you in high regards, and so this is definitely something they desire. You know, Ten of Cups. Give me more of the Temperance. And there goes that Magician and the Ten of Wands. So wow, Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Magician. So the Temperance is, you know, balancing their hearts, their fears, the guardedness with the Seven of Wands, needing to find, this is a space of needing to find optimism. And again, it's the alchemization of what they need to clear from themselves, right? This is the clearing, tempering. Also, this is, I feel like this is a space, because it's the major arcana here. This is the shift, the big shift that is being experienced. And we saw the Tower before with the Magician. So internally, you know, spiritually, this person is alchemizing and balancing. And also, whether it's subconscious or not, there's a need to heal the heart, to face the fears, to stop resisting. I am feeling pride with the Seven of Wands, the guarded energy, always being on the defense. And I think also with this Ten of Wands, wow, and more fire. Look at all this fire. Leo, this, like I said, it could be you. Ten of Wands with the Page of Wands and the Sun, and there goes the Four of Swords and the Hangman. So there's a lot of clarity coming in. A lot of sacral. I just feel a lot of sacral. A lot of emotions. Strong passion here. I also feel like this person, this is bringing about a really big change in even the way they react. This person was reactive in their personality, and I feel what's being tempered out is the mirroring that I'm feeling with this time apart, because again, strong mind in the mind. And so the mirror here is how at times they probably came across very hostile. That's the humiliation. This is where the ego comes in, because there is a level of and it's just something we process in our own. We don't, right? I feel like this is something this person internalizes, where there is a level of embarrassment with their old, I'm going to say old way of being, or their way of being, and knowing that they need to change and become this person, because this energy is not something you will tolerate, or vice versa. You guys know where to put, I speak my readings and I come from a place of love, no judgment, but I'm not here to make pretend all signs are perfect human beings, because that's not true. So this channel is for growth. All right, so let's see what's the guidance for you, Leos. What is the guidance for Leo Spirit? What is the guidance and message for our Leos? And then you have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So like I said, Leo, if this is you, more mind, right? Combination here. Either mentally move on and start this new beginning and let this person be. And if this is definitely you I'm speaking to, because I don't know, I really do feel all my readings have been a lot about deep soul contemplation, clearly with the Hermit being present, and the mind, getting control of the mind, dealing with what is blocking our energy mentally for this experience, this outer world change. The Ace of Pentacles is what changes in our outer world, our people, places, things. It's the physical things in our life. And so in order to change our outer world, we have to change our mind, and obviously take steps, right? Page of Pentacles, physical steps. So small steps, small changes, even in the routines, the things we read. It's about bringing about change. So the way we show up in the outer world of our universe, even to people, the way we communicate, it's going to be different. Here we have the Ten of Wands in the bottom still again. So the same energies we saw before with the King of Cups. And this is facing the emotions, right? So the vulnerability of the emotions have to take place. I feel this person will now be more committed with their emotions. I feel it more open. It's not going to be, it's going to be as a page, but they're true. They're being honest about what they're communicating. But this is also for you to be honest about what you're communicating. I feel a level of authenticity, because King of Cups with the Page of Pentacles, this is about our communication, our words, and what we speak out loud, our self-talk also, but our self-talk, internal talk, but then also what we speak out loud, how that manifests in our environment. And so there is a need to get comfortable with vulnerability and authenticity, right? Because that's how this Ace of Pentacles, if we're not authentic, then therefore we're still bound in our mind, because that means you're still going to be processing these thoughts that you didn't say or didn't admit, and so that's a bondage. And so then the outer world won't change. So that's what I'm feeling there. There's a lot of contemplation here for sure, but things will change, because again, we have the aces, the one, Magician is a one. There is change here, and the Six of Wands. And of course, the desire, the Eight of Wands too, with the manifestation. So what is the blockage here, Spirit? What are the blockages? Especially the fact that there's so much thought here. There's a lot of thought, mind, manifestation. Yeah, cord cutting. Cut cords daily to people and situations draining you. And that's the time has come to clear your energy. And this is the things that are thoughts. There are thoughts and people and situations. They have to cut cords. There's cords that needing to be cut, because it's really draining the mind and life force in a lot of ways, which keeps you in a more low vibrational energy, assuming they always have to be in this defensive space with people in their environment. And so here, mindful practice inner peace. This being a blockage, you guys, is because there is a lack of peace, and there is a need to find peace. And that's what this hermit will do. It will help you. The body is speaking, and it's a push energy for change and more inner peace, right? To bring that inner peace within ourselves and in our minds. So let's see what else. What is the untold message of the heart of this person? What's the energy here for this connection? What's the untold messages here? Wow, that's crazy. So here, first card that fell out, it's finances. I'm busy with work right now and it requires my attention. I feel this person dives into their finances, and just that's what occupies most of their mind. It's what they can control. It could be where some of the insecurities for some of them lie, where they don't feel comfortable with instability. So they put their attention here. And of course, defensive. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. And I think that's just the way they react. That's that energy that I was feeling here, where they're just, they get very defensive with the way they speak, and they're very reactive. So the mirroring that's happening is how defensive they are, and that needs to change, because it's not going to keep the relationship healthy. It's also going to continue the separation, or just the conflict within the connection, with any connection in general. But because they care about you so much, I feel this has made them want to, you're an energy that is mirroring them where they're actually wrong, where they need to actually bring about the change, and how they're more disturbed internally. And it's something they need to deal with. And then memory, I miss you. Yeah, lots of longing energy here, lots of thoughts very much in the mind about you, and anger. I'm upset and I need some time to cool down. A lot of dealing this. And both of you can be extremely upset here. I'm not saying just this person's upset and you're not. Both of you this could be a very, because of the way I'm feeling it, this could be a very mirroring, merging energy. So there could be pieces of you and pieces of them in this read. But there's a lot of defensiveness. There's a lot that needs to first be dealt with, because right now, it's not there yet. That's what I'm feeling. There's too much swords energy in like almost all the, like, there's just too much. Not really, low energies, with the exception of the decision here with the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands. But even with the Queen of Cups with this decision, Six of Wands is just harmonizing. It's just kind of getting by. You can easily fall into the Five of Wands, where you're back into this combative space in our mind, in our soul, and then this defense and energy. I mean, with the Seven of Wands, right? So a lot of back and forth within the way they react. And so this is a space to calm. This person needs to calm and find some inner peace, silence themselves. So let's see what else we have. What is the untold message here for this connection? What else does this person want Leo to know? Time to flip the page and begin a new chapter in our story. I'm building up the strength to come back to you. Have faith, I'm coming. This is a moment of strength, right? This kind of transformation takes time. And there's a recognition of needing to build up that temperance, right? The religious factors here. I wish I could take back all the hurtful things I've said to you. I didn't mean them. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The way this person, I feel the way they come out can be it's very reactive. And so they will say hurtful things, but it's a defense mechanism here. It's just how they've operated. It has nothing, it's not a you problem, it's a they problem. And that's the mirror, and that's what needs to change now. I have this lovely deck here that I've been waiting for. And it's the self-parenting oracle. So let me see what's the guidance here for the self-parenting, because we always have to self-parent ourselves. So let's see what guidance Spirit gives us for this connection. What needs to be brought about in awareness. It is now safe to let go of the survival mechanism of taking on others' emotional responses and reactions. My goodness, Spirit, thank you. It is a survival mechanism, and I think it's actually mutual here, because obviously we're hurting each other, right? I wish I could take back all the hurtful things. It's gonna have a response reaction kind of back and forth, right? And here it's saying is now safe to let go the survival mechanism of taking on others' emotional responses and reactions. I choose to remember that when I allow others to own the way they feel about what they perceive is happening, I free up energy to focus on my own perception, empowering myself to act from my truth so that I may direct my own experience. And that's exactly how this change will take place, because it is an empowering energy when you see the person and let them be, because there are things that they need to operate, and it's an inner peace that's disturbed within themselves, and we don't have to, we're not responsible for that, but they're also not responsible for our reactions and our emotional responses either. And so there's an accountability, and it is an empowering energy to come from that direction, of what you experience going forward. So let's see what other guidance Spirit has for you, Leos. Destiny, divine intervention, whatever's happening right now, it was all orchestrated before you were born. It is all happening for a reason, and it will benefit your growth. Remain positive. Yeah. And there's definitely positivity necessary here, and growth is happening. So this is definitely divine intervention here. I mean, temperance, patience, temperance. There's a balancing that Spirit wants to happen, to alchemize. There's an alchemization, so that rebalancing needs to exist here. All right, so let's see what else. One more guidance for you, Leos. I'm taking all these. Self-love. That 9, you guys know that Hermit is all about self-love, self-observation. I've spent so long outside of my body that I've forgotten how soft and strong she really is. She welcomes me back with open arms and reminds me that I always have a home. And, for the both of you, because both of you are obviously, when in Hermit energy, no one's together. Force combined with Four of Swords, this is separation. This is not talking. This is needing to space. And in this space, the self-love happens, the self-reflection happens, all of the clearing happens. The 9 is the closing of cycles as well. And you find yourself back home to yourself. And so there's a lot of being revealed here. So Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.